Hello, how are you? This is Ching. Today we're going to start a series of no more pain and weakness of a different section, different parts of your body. Today we're going to start on the neck, okay, and then we start going down. The idea every time you move, you want to think the body as a union, right? Remember, it's the best gadget with many parts, and it's like a beautiful society. Everybody has their job, work together. So the form, just to sit here, it's important. You're still going to think about first responder, no matter what you do, every single exercise or playing, whatever you do, standing, walking, is what core exercise, because what it gives you a wonderful posture. So even just you walking out there, I'm joking with my client too. I say, well, abdominal muscle, every time you contract, it goes inward. So no one should walk out with a tummy, right? Because we didn't make friends anymore. So bring it back because it's still there. It didn't disappear. That's the best thing. It did not go away, people. It did not go away. You just have to make friends, put in some effort, because we want to appreciate this body you have, okay? So here we go. You all know normal abdominal breathing. On the exhale, right, you're going to gently lift the pelvic floor. You're going to feel the transverse abdominal, which your first response go in. Hollow your tummy, pursely blow that out. So nice and gently, of course, inhale through the nose. You're going to expand the lungs, right? So I'm sitting here. I did a little bit diagonal so you can see a little better. This is my front, okay? Wherever you sit, your front is, we call it north, okay? So it's easier to do direction. North, of course, you right side is my right side. It's east, that's west. So if I turn 45 degrees to the right, my nose and your nose lined up with the right leg. So remember when sitting, see I'm sitting slightly fronted, so I'm turned sideways, and I'm not against this because I'm going to use the muscle to hold my posture properly, okay? This way my head is staying neutral. So every part of the torso, neutral head, neutral scapula, neutral ribcage, neutral pelvis. So that's a sitting posture. Adding the direction, so you are going to move, so you change movement. So from here, I'm turning. That's my northeast corner. You can see my nose lined up with the right side. See my leg a little wider. Then the shoulders, so you can see the rooting. Don't sit like this, right? If you see my other video, you already know this is no-no. You have to have a good preparation before you work, before you exercise. So you say, bring your mind in. A lot of times people say, I need some quietness. Okay, very simple. Just to sit there tall, take 3-4 breaths. You got your moment to yourself. Throughout the day, you get a couple of them, even you're very, very busy. It's very easy to find once you know how to engage your body, okay? Mind, body, and breath. So now if I turn my head from the north to northwest corner, you see my nose lined up here, and I'm gonna hold the chair to tell my scapula, my shoulder down, stabilization. So from the shoulder down, stabilize, because we're gonna focus on the movement. We're gonna isolate movement in the neck. Okay, so here we go. Nice and tall first. Okay, give you a little bit terminology. If I'm nodding my head, look down, it's called flexion. If I slide the scapula down, gently lift the head up gently, or not going to go to print compress, that's horrible. So you lengthen, that's called extension, but we're going to do it differently. And you also have laterally flex. So I'm bringing my right ear to the right clavicle, left ear to the left clavicle. That's laterally flexion, so that's mean away from the midline. The last movement is rotation. So I'm bringing my nose lined up with the clavicle and go rotate. So some of you have hypermobile joint. You can rotate more, but it's never the quantity, it's always the quality. You want to know what muscles rotate you. If you go too far, that's because you're hypermobile joint. But we don't want to move the joint. We want to use the muscle to move the joint. So what? You have a yin-yang relationship, right? To balance off. So you always movement is activated by the muscle. See this muscle here called the SCM, and the joint give the range of motion. Okay, if you just keep follow the joint, you're wearing off the cartilage, and arthritis comes in, and you are not connected mind because you just do what you normally can do, right? People say, I just do because yes, that's learn a little more. So we have better what? The mind comes in. Okay, so here we go. I'm nice and tall. We're gonna do 3 normal abdominal breathing so we can start up. On the inhale, fill the lungs. Nice and tall still. Exhale, purse sleep. So inner thigh, pelvic floor, tummy in, purse sleep below the L. The diaphragm is going up. Inhale, naturally, diaphragm is going down. You don't want to feel them. And exhale, pelvic floor, hollow tummy, but you do want to feel the lung expand. Last time, inhale, you're going to feel your diaphragm inviting the oxygen into the, right, into your lung. So intercostal, external, internal, especially externally expand right now. On the exhale, internal intercostal shrinking. If all that word I'm saying, it sounds like foreign language, you can go to my playlist called the Purposeful Movement. I'm going to put a card, okay, and card at the end of the video so you can go to it easily. So you're going to look at the breathing. It's very, very important. You have to breathe. You have to breathe all day long, okay? Because that charge out the brain cell and feeding, bring the oxygen to every single cell in your body. So here we go. I'm not going to talk detail anymore. I'm going to the movement. Okay, so I'm looking the north side. I'm going to warm up my neck first and warm up all the muscles, right? So you have north side, south side, east, west, in between, right? Remember, so it's north, east corner your neck, so we call it oblique portion, and north, west corner, oblique. You can see this big muscle called SCM, okay? Then north, so what happened? This is south, right? So southeast corner, so upper trap. Southwest corner, posterior part, and also the left side of your upper trap and the mid trap that kind of connect, trapezius, okay? So ready? Nice and tall, turn your head 45 to the right, so your nose lined up with your thigh. That's inhale. On the exhale, keep the shoulder down, half circle. Inhale, right, your nose lined up. We're just warming up. And return. So when you nod your head, it's the first thing. So we're going to prevent that forehead comes in. So I don't want you to go forward like that. That's locking your neck. We try to bring the range of motion back in the joint by using the muscle, not, right? No awareness, awareness coming. So you will nod your head, so I'm lengthening. I bring my nose from this side to this side and arrive, last set. On the exhale, half circle, inhale, arrive. Exhale is moving, inhale, return. Okay, and that's a warm up. So you have flexion, extension, rotation, all happening in that movement. Isn't that cool? Okay, now we're gonna stretch the backside neck, which is what? The forehead makes it so tight. This SCM also tight. So you're gonna sit very tall. I'm gonna gently nod my head and feel the range of motion happening in the very first and the second cervical vertebrae. The rest 5 follows and return. So why I say cervical vertebrae, that's the name. You have 3 parts of spine, right? Cervical, thoracic, lumbar. We focus cervical, which is your neck, has 7 vertebrae. The very first one is the ring, second one is a tooth. So that's the first 2, right? That's the engine, the order, of the train, right? So the rest vertebrae, 7 minus 2, 5 of them going follow. Okay, so you ready? So I'm going to start in the right place by nodding your head. Nodding is very powerful, right? So powerful language, right? Nod your head, and the rest 5 follows on the exhale. Inhale, bring my head back to neutral. Exhale, nod your head and I'm going down. So I'm sitting here, I have a wonderful neutral spine. Exhale, nod your head. So I'm waking up and return. I want to do a little more now, so I'm reach my arm diagonally, bend my elbow so scapula never came up. I'm gonna hold the back of my head. I'm gonna help myself stretch a little more. So inhale, prepare. Exhale, nod my head, I'm stretched forward. You wanna do this correctly and gingerly and gently. Right? Because you try to open the highway to bring the oxygen and nutrient to feed the brain cell. Don't go crazy. You have to use the breath because you need the oxygen, right? So you're gonna bring the oxygen in. So inhale, prepare. Exhale again, go. Nice stretch. Inhale. Exhale, I nod my head. You can see I'm sending the energy out. So up. Stretching is opposite pole, we call it resistance. So I'm sitting down. I'm really rooting down, and my head can go far away. If I put my leg back here, if I do this, I might fall off, which we don't want to create injury. We try to prevent injuries, right? Okay, so that's the first one. Now we're going to stretch the front side of the neck. So I'm going to pull my palm together. My pointing fingers at the jawbone, okay, mandible. Pointing fingers in the front. I'm engage my abdominal, lean forward from the hip socket. Not gonna arch my back because my first responder is there prevent that happen and close the ribcage. Inhale. On the exhale, I'm pushing up. So I can feel the front side of the neck stretch. Inhale, return. Exhale again, push up, hollow your tongue. And inhale. And exhale, you can see my shoulder did not go up. We're going to do one last time. And exhale, so we stretch the front side neck, so comfortable. And return. Never do this one. I can't do it. Because your head is heavy, right? 12, 15 pounds. Now you start compress the joint. So that is kind of compressed, start wearing off the cartilage. So to fix that, just lean forward slightly. Problem solved, okay? So now, next one, we're going to east and west. So I'm bringing my right ear to the right clavicle, and reaching your left arm down. Inhale. Exhale, reach the right arm down. One more time, exhale, so we can establish stabilization, shoulders down, and moving the neck. Now I'm going to do 4 times to the right side. Exhale, 1. So you can either grab hold of the seat or reaching down so you create an opposition. Last time, keep creating that opposition. Feels good. Inhale. Then try this side, the right side of the neck. 1. Hollow your tummy and stretch away. 2. So you can see I'm reaching this arm down, or if it's too much for you to think about, grab hold. If your arm really long, you grab hold of the leg of the chair, okay? And exhale, so there's always the way to help you do properly. The next basic movement of the neck is called rotation. So again, from the very first cervical vertebrae and the second one, it rotates. So I'm going to rotate my head. I create a beautiful profile. Inhale, spiral up, profile. Inhale. Exhale again, profile. Inhale and exhale. Let's do that one more time. So exhale, hollow your tummy and freely moving your neck. Do not use the forward head because you just, again, wear off the joint. You do not want that happen. So those are the basics movement you have. Now we're going to start stretching the oblique portion of your neck. Let's start the front first. So I'm going to turn my head 45. So I can kind of open this side already, the left side. I'm going to lean forward again because I'm going to go back. Okay, so inhale. Exhale, bring my right ear to the right scapula, the left shoulder back. 1. So I'm stretching the muscle, call it SCM, STERNOCLEIDOMASTOID, and the scalene. There are 3 scaling muscles. It gets very tight on the forehead. Then if you have a car accident, right, they call it whiplash muscle because it's so tight, they pull too much. And return. Now come back first. Now rotate your head to the northwest corner. So I'm going to lean forward first. So the right ear to your right thigh. The left ear going to the left scapula. See, I don't want to forward head. Bring my chin in. So I can really feel this Dracula muscle stretch, and right ear down. Exhale. Remember the reason I call it Dracula, because inside is your artery. Exhale, I can suck the blood and goes out and return. Exhale again, nice stretch and engage your abdominal. I'm leaning for about 10-15 degrees only and coming back. Now I'm going to go to the posterior side. So inhale, left ear goes down. I can really feel that upper and the mid trap, right? The trapezius has upper, mid, and lower portion. Now my left ear goes down. So I'm going to reach in this side, get an opposition. I want more now because that's the tightest muscle. Exhale, 1. So I'm using my left hand, right ear, and left ear to the left thigh. 2. And exhale. See, I'm sitting tall because I exhale. So the energy come out. I'm not collapsing. Remember, you're not supposed to talk to the thoracic right now. Exhale, we're going to give the spotlight for the cervical vertebrae neck. Stay here, 3 breaths. Exhale, 1. Hollow tummy, 2. Focus on the technique, the breath. Return now. You turn your head 45, northwest corner, right ear goes down. Exhale, 1. Hollow tummy, 2. And 3, bring the right arm up. Exhale again, goes down, 1. Exhale, 2. And exhale, 3. And 4. So my shoulder never, scapula never went up. Inhale, exhale. I was thinking opposition, 1. So my left hand reaching down, my right arm lengthening that side of the neck. Exhale, hollow tummy, 3. So there's always what? Multitask. The structure, the movement, right? And your breath. Okay. The very last one now, your nose, elbow, same direction. We're going to stretch the levator scapula. So each side, right? So levator scapula from the portion, the upper, medial upper portion of the scapula, up to the side of your neck. Connect to 1, 2, 3, 4 of your cervical vertebrae, the transverse. So both sides, okay? So we're gonna do, let's do the left side first. So my nose, elbows, I'm looking to northeast corner. I'm looking down to my side, 1. Reaching the left arm down, 2. Hollow your tummy, 3. And hollow tummy, 4. Now little by little, I'm bring my nose to my armpit. So I'm start traveling up, stretching the upper portion. Exhale. And exhale. Last one, fourth one. So now my nose definitely at the armpit. Stay here, a little stretch, and really focus on the completion. What should feel like, right? Inhale, left side, exhale, down, 1. Hollow tummy, 2. Exhale, 3. And 4. Now you ready? Little by little, bring your nose to your armpit, 1. Hollow tongue, bring to armpit, 2. And 3. Last one, you go all the way up to the very first cervical vertebrae. You can feel all this stretch, 4. 1 extra breath. And return, wiggle out. This is also how you get to know your body, by doing exercise properly, right? Because it's the only body you have. If you don't know her, who should? Nobody, just you. I'm going to show you one more thing, how to decompress the spine, especially your neck, because the head is upright, the highest part. And so people will lie on the chair upside down, right? Or hang. Those are not the great choices, because if you don't have the chair, you can't do it. So I'm going to bring your body with you everywhere, right? Your body's going with you everywhere. So the easiest way. So I'm going to lean forward, getting up. So it's from standing. So I'm going to slowly rolling my spine, flexing down. If you can touch the floor, it's okay. You can put your hands on the first steps or the little park bench, or you bend your elbow, just go down. You want to flex from the hip. So what happened now, the weight of your head, 12, 15 pounds heavy, so create a decompression. So you lengthen every space, right? Lengthen the space of your thoracic, cervical spine, your neck. Scapula stay home. Now I go for a little more, so I also get a nice hamstring stretch and lower back open. So all your spine, it's released tension right now because it's not upright anymore. With your eyes closed, you're gonna rotate your head. Nose start pointing to the right side. Inhale, center. Exhale again, gently hollow tummy and rotate your head to the left side. Inhale. Exhale, this feels so good because what? You create space. You use the word nature. So physics change. So you're upside down. You don't need a chair to do like those chairs. And ready, inhale. Exhale. You can put your hands on the floor if your hands can be. That means your hamstring is really flexible. Keep your knee bent though, so you can really stabilize better. Okay, it's not a hamstring stretch. It's focused on the right form. If you can, like I say, elbow on. So from here, you're gonna put your hands on the knee. If your hand's not on the floor, you bend your knee. Start push energy into the 3 points of your feet. There's a down, there's up. So you slowly unroll, come back. Don't come back fast. You might get a little dizzy. Allow the blood flow, come back. Now you're upright, so you're back into that 5 checkpoint. So that's it for today. So you no more pain in the neck. It's because it's too tight, okay, and stiff. So you want to bring all those movements back. So you charge up the circulation, great for the brain cell, bring oxygen and nutrient to it, right? So free up the neck tension. Next week, we're going to no more weakness. So see, your neck muscle, there are a lot of them, has to be so strong to support the head. So you can move around, you can turn around, you say, how are you? How is your day? Right? Instead of go like this all the time. If you're up, you're more sincere, talk to people. You don't need to talk to people like this because they feel the pain. And all this make you grow old too, right? So posture is so important. So we will start with the neck. So no more pain in the neck. That means you stretch it out. Bring back the range of motion with the muscle help, okay? Then you're gonna no more weakness. You're gonna bring back the strength. So we'll do that next week. This Thursday, we will talk about Qigong and all the fundamental too. Lots to learn. If you just open your mind, everything is fun, right? New learning is fabulous. So use all this into your favorite sports, your favorite activity, outdoor, whatever you have. So right, you can do it right, you get better result. Okay, and that's it for today, and take good care. And I see you next Tuesday for no more weakness of the neck. And Thursday will be Qigong. Take good care. Thank you so much.